Hi everyone. That's not working. Hey Roxy, you okay, love? I did a scheduled one, but for some reason it didn't come up on my phone, so I'm posting on the Crafty Army the link, and hopefully they can get it. The last time I did the YouTube one, I did it on my other phone, and this one's a little bit different. This new phone's a little bit different, and I hope you can see this anyway. Can't get it in landscape again. I'm just going to wait and see if anybody picks up the link. Apparently they've changed a few things. Let me just refresh this page. Yeah, I'm good, sweetheart. I'm glad you are. Right, it's a shame the other one didn't work, but not to worry. They might come into the group and have a look anyway. Right, I'm going to get started, and hopefully they'll catch up. They can always watch later anyway. What I'm going to do, I'm using is a piece of card, a 7.5 inch by 7.5 inch. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip down every side. I want to show the rough card underneath, like that. Hi Jane, glad you found me, Jane. The other link didn't work. Don't know why it didn't work. A bit weird, not to worry. We'll get it sorted. So Jane, I'm using a 7.5 inch by 7.5 inch card, and I'm ripping down the edges just to reveal that raw card underneath, sort of the inner bit, like this. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I went, it didn't notify me to go live or anything. It just counted down, and then that was it. So I'm going to have to do a few trials with it and get it sorted. I've got used to doing Facebook lives now. So, but we thought, because we're having problems with the Facebook, you know, going in and out for people. Thought we'd have a go on YouTube. Famous last words. Anyway, so I've gone all around this and I've been tearing off. Like this. Okay, so that's all torn around. what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some distress oxide, which is gathered twigs, and I'm going to do the edge like that, right inside. Bring you down a little bit. And I'm going all around the edges to pick up that rough edge. Hi Bernadette, nice to see you. I think in future I'll not schedule a live, I'll just do a go live and give everybody the link to my channel. I think that's the way to go. And now I'm using a ground espresso distress oxide. I just want to catch the edge with a bit darker, like that, just a little bit. Probably my other schedule one is recording on some distant planet. Okay. Now I'm going to get my water spray, and I'm going to spray downwards like that, taking it down to the bottom. Did you see that run down? It's in a tissue now, and just dabbing it dry. To do the same on the other one. Can you see how it's left that brown edge without all that in the middle? Again, dabbing down. There we go. And on the final side, just taking that excess off the paper, and it's just left that edge as I want it. Okay, I'm going to dry this now, so a little bit of noise with the dryer, my heat gun. And it will warp, and that is what we want. We want it a little bit warped. It's 250 GSM normal cardstock, Roxy Lee. No, nobody's already asked. It really gives it that old look of paper that's all warped and now what I've done is I've cut out I've made a 6x6 card, and I've cut a heart out. I used the heart from this, was the Stamps by Me Artistic Hearts. So any heart die you've got, or if you don't have a heart die, it doesn't matter. You can use a circle die, or if you want to use your stencil, use your stencil. But this is the way I'm doing it. Hi Andrea. Oh, I'm glad you found us. Yeah, we had problems with the other scheduled one, Andrea, so here we are. So here we go. So I'm going to put that on there like that. Just take the middle bit out. And put that down like that. And I'm going to be stamping with the You Do You stamp. And I want her in there like that. Okay. And I'm going to stamp with the Versatile Eclair Acorn. One more stamp. Did you find the link in the group, Andrea, when I posted it? So she is done now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. Sorry, I'm going to leave that on. And what I want to do is just brushing the edges again with the brown. But I'm going to use a finger dauber. And I'm using the frayed burlap. Just to get the edge of the heart shape around. Or your circle, whatever you've got. Like that. And that's just to define the edge there. And then with the ground espresso, just taking that in a little bit as well. Just a little bit dark on the edge. Yeah, you like that stencil, do you, Jane? I love that stencil. It's a beautiful heart stencil. Okay. Now I can lift that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover that heart up with the middle of the heart cutout that you did, that you cut out. That's coming back into play now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Imala handwritten script. I don't know if any of you got this. Or if you've got, or any script stamp you've got. And I'm going to pop that on there. Because all the outside is going to have script on it. Like that. And again, I'm going in with the acorn. Remember to press down well near the heart that you've got underneath, because otherwise you get a bit of a gap. There we are. Lovely. And then the other side. Pull that over so that it's inside. Yeah, we'll use miners as well, Jane. What I like about this, the Imala script stamp, is the size of it. You know, you get a lot in the little piddling little things, aren't they? But this is, it's a good big one. Bit up there. I bet everybody's given up looking where I am. Not to worry. So I've gone to the bottom now to add a bit on the bottom there. Just stamp that up. And the same on the bottom of there, because I want the whole thing covered. Doesn't matter if it's second generation. I won't be a sec. There we are. So now we've got that looking like a, you know, the old type paper with her inside. Let me move that over a little bit. Put that stamp back on there. And I'm just going to colour her dress a little bit. Again, in the I'm using the sandstone in the Pro marker, because this one works pretty well on colour. And her hair. Hey Joe. Don't worry, we've just confused everybody tonight, Joe. We're good at that. Very good at confusing people. But I am here. The other link didn't, the other one I set up didn't work for some reason, I don't know why. So I just did a new go live. It just panics you at the last minute like it does. So I'm just colouring in a top. And a bit of a brown. And now I'll do her skin. I'll bring it down a little bit. How's that? Yeah, see that better, can't you? What have you all been up to today? Anything good? I've done nothing today. Absolutely nothing. I've been doing a lot of gardening this week, and I just needed a day. Just remember to leave a cheek lighter than the rest. some shading in. You've had an eye test, have you, Joe? Or did you, Bernadette? Was it on the Crafty Army that you spotted it? It's a mess, isn't it? And just blend that in so that you've got no harsh lines. Like that. Want to blend that in as well. That's, just blend that in. I hate harsh lines. To do a very pale pink on her lips because I don't want much colour on here, to be honest. I want very little colour except for the sepia. To do some darker lines in her hair, just to give it a hint of brown, but nothing stark. Like that. Okay, now the other thing I'm going to use on here is Impossible, the guy from Impossible. If you've got this stamp. Oh, thank you, Roxy Lee. That's very nice of you. So I don't know if any of you got the guys. I know they're sold out now, so a lot of people must have them. So I'm going to colour him. And again, I want to do the browns. So we're staying with the sepia. Because I think this would make a lovely, either a man's birthday card or a Father's Day card. I think that would be lovely for it. You know, for somebody to send to the husband. No, I don't either, Roxy Lee. It's not something I really go to a lot, the sepia and the browns, but I did fancy doing this as more of a male card. I really did. And then we'll put a bit of shading in. This is why I blend it in after, because it does look a bit stark when you first put it on. Don't forget as well, alcohol markers lighten, don't they, as they dry. Just go where you think the shading should be. Like that. And then we'll blend it in. I cut him out earlier because I know you don't want to sit there watching me fussy cutting. It's boring, isn't it? Oh yeah, you do. But you're so busy at the moment, Roxy Lee. You have a lot on. You've been very, very busy, girl. And for his belt, I want to do his belt in brown. Here. and his shoes in a brown. Like that. And then I'll do his skin. Handsome guy, isn't he? You do, Roxy Lee. I think all us girls need a holiday on our own. Just do a bit of shading around his face, especially under his chin. It's been a beautiful day though, that's for sure. I just want to get a bit of a pale grey and just shade down his shirt like that, because it isn't flat, is it? Can you see that? And then I'm going to do his hair in a dark brown, in a darker brown. Oh, it's a little bit of a reddy brown, his hair. There we are. We'll call him Red, shall we? I'm going to do his do his socks in a pale grey as well. There we are. I'm using my Imala gel pen just to put a bit of a highlight on the shoes there. A little bit in his hair like that. Darken his ears a bit, a bit dark, but never mind. There we go. Oh, are you, Bernadette? You're getting back to... Oh, you've had a hip replaced. Oh, that's a big operation, Bernadette. Are you recovering now? Oh, I know, Joe. What's a holiday? Well, actually, I am going to have a holiday. So... you might not see me for a couple of weeks. Righty ho! Sorry, bashed my camera there. What I've done is I've got an 8x8 card, and I've got a matte layer. It's like in a brown wood. Same with the male theme of it. So I'm going to glue that down. I think everybody that said they were going, that were coming to the live, couldn't find it. I've given up, poor things. What a shame. My fault. I will apologise to them. And then that's going to go on there like that. And I'm not going to glue right to the edge. I'm only gluing in the middle because I want the edge to stand a little bit proud. So just go in the middle like that, so that the middle bit glues down, but the edge will lift a little bit like that. Different insert. Sorry, I'm not insert shot, am I? That better? Yeah. Okay. So that's glued that down, and I'm going to put some foam pads on him. Put one there. And one there. So she's having a good look at him, isn't she? A very good look at him with looking down her glasses, saying, ooh. Do we know what she's saying? Hi, Sue. So do we know what she's saying? I think she's saying, hello, gorgeous. This is the sentiment that's on the You Do You stamp. And that's going to go there. And for I want an earring in her ear, here in her ear. There. Yeah, what I did was, who's asking? Yeah, it was 7.5 by 7. This is an 8 by 8 card, and I did I cut out a card 7.5, 7.5. I tore the edges, and then I coloured them and wet them and let the water run off. If you want to watch back later, you'll see it. And what it does, it just gives the edges that dark look without it all going into your paper. But do you like that, Jo? Yeah, she is, Roxy Lee. She's having a jolly good look, isn't she? I actually did one in a different colour as well. Let me show you this. And I used the stencil, Heart Splash stencil on this one. And I did them in grey, pink and grey. So I did, on my 8 by 8 card, I've got a grey backing paper for my mat and layer. Like this. There we go. And then again, I'm not going to go to the edges, I'm just going to glue in the middle. I love pink and grey. I think it looks really classy. So if you wanted to go a little bit more girly and yet stay maybe a man's card, it looks quite good. But can you see the edges are all nicely up and not too flat? And I've done his suit in grey. He's in grey. Oh, thank you, Roxy Lee. Gives you a bit of inspiration. Yeah, the pink looks good, doesn't it? I'm glad you're recovering well, Bernadette. That's lovely. It does take some getting over, and it's very painful, isn't it? I'm glad you're getting better, sweetheart. So pop him on there so she can have a look at him. I'll actually just pop a little bit more glue under there. It's not holding down. And I'll hold that for a second. That's it. And again, saying, hello, gorgeous. And I thought, here, actually, I'll use my gel. I'm going to put a bow in her hair. just there. And pop a silver bow just under a bun there. Thought that looked pretty, nice silver bow. What do you think? Do you like that? I'll go up a little bit and then you can get a bigger view maybe. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Yeah, she's like, hello, gorgeous. Carly's stamps are amazing, aren't they? They're the best. They really are. And yes, and you can, they're so interchangeable, so versatile. You can virtually do anything with any of them and combine them. No, it is hard to choose. I do love the pink, but I must say I do love the sepia. And I'll post pictures on the group for you to have a look at. Well, I'm glad you've enjoyed that. And that's it for tonight, folks. Now, like I say, I won't be on live for a couple of weeks, but excuse me, I'm not going to abandon you. I do have some pre-recorded demos for you, and each Wednesday I'll post them in. Now, on the Crafty Army, obviously we're coming to the end of the month, and I am going to be posting in advance the theme for next month's ATC swap. I'll show you. It's going to be red, white and blue, or purple and gold. You can do anything patriotic, and if you don't want to do patriotic, then you can just do anything for the coronation. If you don't want to do coronation, that's fine. Just do something in red, white and blue, even if it's flowers. Just have some fun and enjoy it. But I will post I'll do the post up for putting your name down for the swaps. Thanks very much, Joe. I'm hoping to, yes, put my feet up for a bit. Oh, you're very welcome, Roxy Lee. It's just something to watch midweek and sit and have a little look at. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And I've just got to find out how to switch this thing off now, because it doesn't say end live. Right, well, thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.